Hello everyone, TMan978. This is my TMan978's how to transform Fans Toys FT-55 recorder from robot to boombox mode and boombox back to robot. Before transformation though, things I had to fix straight out of the box. The forearms aren't elongated, so you can't have bicep swivel unless they are. Do that. The crotch piece is actually the butt panel. Open the legs up, open this up, slide it on this slider out or forward. Now it can go back to the back, lift up on his butt, and then slide forward. And down here, the ankles or heels. You need to pull them down, and there are these guys right here. You need to grab that and bring it up. You might even have to bring the toe up so you can get that forward on both sides. Now we can bring the toe down and shut it. Actually, start shutting this first, then bring the foot and toe down at the same time. It seems to make it more stable because it was hard for me to get him to stand up. And right here, there is a little latch right there. You have to pinch in right here as hard as you can and force the foot up over top of that. Only problem with that is getting it back apart for the actual transformation. And let's get to said transformation to boombox mode. I have the gun in the hand. I'm going to open the fingers up and remove this gun. Take this barrel and put it like that. Put that off to the side. Now we need to rotate the thumb so that it can get into that position. Shut all the fingers. Stay down here, thumb. I'm gonna have limited editing, but open this panel, open the hand up or that wrist up, push the panel in and do that. It is like the exact opposite of what you would normally do. Normally the panel would cover up the hand, but they don't need to worry about that in this case. Then we can shut this, and there is a little peg right here that goes into a groove right there. We can move the waist to the side now, but do the other arm the same way. And groove that to the side. Now the head, rotate it this way and lift this whole panel up off of there like that. I don't like that. It doesn't give me good feels at all anytime. This is loosey-goosey, but this folds up and goes into there. Now I push my finger up under here to separate the face, and we can get that just dangling off to the side. It doesn't peg into his arm or anything, but it sits there. Now this whole panel, we need to get your thumb in there, and for whatever reason I need to just glue this. This does not need to come off. Remember, if yours comes off like mine, I'm gonna show you. But basically, get it up in this orientation, rotate it, and shut it back down like that. Now, that's not supposed to be like this. I'm gonna just put this on there. Yeah, there's no reason for that to ever come off, so I'm gonna glue that eventually. Now down here, we can spread the legs, take this panel, push it up like that, pull it back so that we can elongate things, flip it forward. Now it has these two things right here. We can open this up, open that up, and shut that, and push it flush. These will keep coming off of here probably the whole entire time. Now the legs. The legs need to basically go out like that. These butt panels need to open like this on both sides. And this right here. Let's open this up right here, fold that, and pinch it like this, basically. We need to get this separated. I'm gonna go ahead and pinch right here and kind of like pinch like very, very tightly and pull down until we get that separated. Now we can move this forward and take this heel stabilizer and move that forward. Bring this out, just have that dangling. And now we should be able to make sure the toe is straight as it can get. And we should have access to grab up under here and move all of this back like that. Once we're here, this piece right here, bring that out and bring that forward. This piece right here, bring this out. Wait. Why is this getting in the way? You know what? Let's hold that. But here's the tough part. Getting this foot forward. There are these little red stoppers stopping the foot from being able to go forward from this position. I kind of like wiggle it up and then I wiggle it down to get that out. Now that that's out, this can come out like that. With the foot out like this, rotate it around right here on this rotational joint. Now the toe can come forward again. We can rotate this panel, which is the heel, up like here, and till it shuts flush. And we can bend this to match up with that. And it is very, very tight. And now we should be able to push this back, clipping that back into place with those little red stopper things. This guy, we can open this up. And then there is a panel back here that needs to go up. But get this forward like that and shut it. Oh, actually, sorry. This actually needs to come inside of here. Like that. Now we can shut it. This rotates right here. Bends back like this. That's why we had to push this little thing in. Bend it back like this. And it can sit flush like that. Now we need to rotate this. But we can rotate this out and rotate this out. Kind of like lift it up like this because it's going to get in the way. This right here, you can take this little panel and kind of just leave things out like that, to be honest. Now once we're here, we can go ahead and shut this, which locks this into place and locks the foot together. Now we can lift this up. This needs to come up out of here. If you don't take that out of there, it's going to get in the way. Now let's come back to the front. We need to get this peg into that groove right there. It's a little peg hole. We need to get this peg up onto there, and we need to get this into there. I try to get this one going first, and after you get that one going, you should be able to get everything into its place. If you can't do that, it's because you forgot to pull this panel out, which also needs to tab up under this, which is kind of did by itself, but I just finished it. So there you are with that. This leg is similar, but kind of different. I'm gonna lift this up and bring that up. I'm going to bring this heel out. Take this heel support out. And we can go ahead and bring this out. And getting this separated, you need to push as hard as you, squeeze as hard as you can, and pull that away from here. Now with that free and this out of the way and this out of the way, we can grab up under here and lift that up around the foot. Now we can take this panel, open that up, open this up, take the foot, well, yeah, take the foot, bring that forward. This side is way easier. These little nubbins don't get in the way as much for me over here. Rotate this and remember to bring this out. Now we can bring the toe up like that. Bring this back to meet this. And go ahead and shut that right there. And we can go ahead and squeeze that in. Okay. Over here, we need to open the speaker panel up so that things can come forward like this. Oh, actually, I did it again. Before we bring that forward, we need you to rotate this little piece in and then bring it in like this. This rotates. This panel right here shuts in. Then we can bring this back, shut this down. We can go ahead at this point and close this little latch, which will latch this whole panel into place. Then we can fold this out, fold this up, fold this up, and just get it angled out like that. There's no extra little piece on this side like you had right there. So now we can make sure the leg is straight, fold this up, and we basically just need to make this meet up with the peg hole down there. All the peg comes down from here into this, and that peg goes into the side. Like still on this side, I like to make that get into its spot right here, and then force that in. And we should be good to go back here. But now we need to elongate all this on both sides. Slide this all the way up as far as you can get it. Slide this up as far as you can get it. Then there is a connector piece right here. Bring that up and bring them together. After you do that, you can take this gun that we put on off to the side. There's a peg right here, a peg hole right there, and we can store it onto the Boombox. Yes, I almost gave y'all something to comment about. This panel comes down and shuts that, making it have a completely solid look and enclosed right there. Nice sturdy Boombox. This opens up. I had to press that very hard to get it open the first time. You can have a cassette in there. Looks like that. You can press this, put the cassette to the back, put another cassette in the front, shut that, open it, and then when you want him out of there, push down this button, which will bring him forward. And we push that, and now it's forward, and we can take him out. Now for reverse transformation. Reverse transformation for Fans Toys Recorder, aka Blaster. Bear with me on this, it has a lot of twists and turns. Hopefully I get it right, but basically we need to detach that. This little nubbin right here can fold in. And now we slide that down to there. And go ahead and put everything, keep sliding, and have it into that position right there. And you slide this all the way far as back as possible. Fold that, fold this, and just leave things like that. If you have this gun on the back, take the gun off the back. Now I am going to kind of lift this forward just to get that detached, basically. And then we can start pulling this outward to get that detached. It also detached from back here and whatnot, but get all that detached and we can go ahead and elongate the leg. Over here, just a little bit more. We need to lift up on this to get that detached. I'm gonna do the same thing over here with this, get that detached. And now we need to get this out of here. So I got all that detached. And now I'm gonna elongate the legs. Now on the back, we can lift this panel up to there and close this panel on the back of the legs. Close that panel on the back of the legs. But let's start on these legs. This panel needs to reverse in there, and that needs to come down like that, and basically fold over like this on that side. Now we need to get this out of here. We need to get this door open right here. Without a spudger, I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Get that open, and we can move this back, and this door is right there. We need to get that back. But basically first, we can rotate this around, and back here, we need to pull this back out. This guy is Spudger City. You know what? Instead of using a spudger, I'm gonna open this whole panel and push it with my finger to get it up into that position. But basically, we need to get this out here, shut that, take this right here, lift that up, and put that into that position. And now we need to get this foot up out of here. It kind of like latches, this little red nubbin comes in there, so you might have to work with wiggling to get that out of place. But get that out, rotate it, pull this out, right here, sorry. Pull this out, open this up, which is very tight. Get this out of here and get that straight. Bring the foot kind of in this position right there, but bring this stuff into here. Actually, wait a minute. Bring this in here first. Now lift this up. So many little details. But this needs to come around. We could bring the foot into its place right here. And now with everything in this orientation right there, we can bring this over and around the foot. Get everything into that position. And go ahead and squeeze this where that needs to be. Sheesh. There's a little tiny tab right there that needs to squeeze in, and we can push the foot over that to lock it into place. Now we can unfold all this right there. This side has a little bit more going on than that, because number one, we need to push this panel in here, which the other side didn't have that panel. You can get this down and rotate that into there. Rotate this way. Flip this little red thing in, bring this forward, and bring it forward into that orientation right there. All right, now you should be able to get this latch out. If you can't, get the spudger to get this latch out right there. Get that out. And now we can open this door up, lift that up, rotate it now. You should be able to grab at this and get this forward to open that up. Move this out. This little thing right there needs to go outward so it can be into this orientation right there. Okay, now we can go ahead and shut that. Take this, bring it back, shut that in there, and I'm gonna bring this up over this little folded up piece into this orientation. Now we should be able to bring the foot forward. This side gives me trouble with these little latches, but bring that forward, rotate it, open this up, unfold this hinge, take this little piece right here, bring that up. That acts like a little extra heel support. Now we can bring the foot back into that position. Take this little thing right here, shove it up in there, bring this up into here, rotate the foot back, and now we should be able to, with this in this orientation, it just happened to go back up, rotate this in, make sure this is far forward. Let me open it up. Rotate this and bring this around the foot. And now we should be able to get all that stuff around the foot. And there's a series of pegs and whatnot that we need to line up. And just like on the other side, there's this little clip that we need to push down on this while you force the foot up. And now we can unfold this and clip that into place. Bring the legs down. Oh, actually, don't bring the legs down yet, because we have this panel right here that can come forward, and then we need to shift this up. Once we shift that up, we can go ahead and rotate it, put it down, shut this, shut that, bring it up towards the back of his butt, and then shift it forward. Yay, now we can push the legs down. And up here, we need to grab this panel. Why are you fighting me? Why can't everything be easy? Lift that up to at least that point, or up higher, and then rotate it and push it back down. Now the head. We need to lift this up, we need to open this. Push that down. Take the face, fold it like that, and combine it. The arms, bring that forward, bring the hand out, bring this panel out, bring the hand like this, set the panel on top of it, stretch the arm till you can't stretch no more, and his forearms are as long as that, and his fists are touching down to there, and you're done on that side. Bring this forward, open this up, open that up, open, shut that, close that on top, bring the arm down until you can actually rotate the bicep. I should have used that. And now he's not all the way right. We need to shift that over. Take his gun, bring that up like that, put it in his hand, do whatever you want, but he is now a robot again. Yeah, just like he came packaged. Well, mostly he was packaged wrong. But anywho, if you need help with these guys, I have a separate video with how to transform the actual cassettes. And I have the full transformation, a full chill review, I should say, with this guy and all the cassettes, since I got them all at once. Link in the description, link at the end of the video. So, yeah. I hope I was helpful. Thank you for watching. Until next time, TMan978 out of here. I have a whole playlist for these if you need other help. Figure action. That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should.